Our next story may sound familiar to you. This is a common sight in most urban households. You walk into your kid's room and you find them glued to a screen, their palms firmly grasping a controller. Most of your requests and commands fall on deaf ears because your kid is gaming. When we talk of gaming, we often talk about increased screen time, the lack of socialization. There's plenty of research to talk about the risks of a gaming addiction and its impact on your child's health and well-being. But now, a rather unique study tries to show us the flip side. It says that gaming may help with both cognition and impulse control. Now, before all the gamers out there start celebrating, before they start sharing screenshots of this report with their parents, we suggest you look at the fine print. Let's break down the study for you. First things first, the research involves the largest group of children to date. So the sample size is impressive. The study divided children into two groups, those who gamed for more than 3 hours a day and those who never gamed. This was followed by tests to measure impulse control and memory. So what did the study find? That kids who played video games for 3 or more hours a day performed better on tasks linked to memory and impulse control. This, of course, is compared to kids who didn't game at all. So should gamers rejoice? Should they feel vindicated? Not so fast. Because researchers in the study say that they did not find evidence of a direct causal link between gaming and cognitive improvement. Meaning that they can't say with certainty that gamers perform better on cognitive tasks when compared to those who didn't play video games. There's more. The authors noted that a majority of kids have a tendency to play more high adrenaline, fast-paced games, rather than slower logic games like puzzles. So an obvious deduction would be that perhaps video gaming is not worse than watching TV. But before you reach out for that controller, you should know that these results are only suggestive of a trend. And one can't generalize that more video gaming will lead to a better impulse control. In fact, there is enough research to show us the negative impact of gaming. A recent study found that video games may trigger lethal heart problems among some children. The research was published in the journal Heart Rhythm. It clearly stated, and I quote, "Electronic gaming can precipitate lethal cardiac arrhythmias in susceptible children." The study found that playing video games pose serious risk to children with arrhythmic conditions, basically kids who may have underlying issues which lead to irregular heartbeat. So as video games surge in popularity, their impact, especially on children, needs a review. As a parent, you need to watch out for habit-forming games. They lure in players back every day. They lull them into thinking there is no other option but to play. Remember, there is nothing healthy about a gaming addiction. So even as you celebrate the so-called good side of gaming, always remember to exercise moderation. WION World is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news updates on the move.